Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to begin a playthrough of Pokemon Shining Pearl, a remake of the original Nintendo DS games for the Generation 4 of Pokemon, Pokemon Pearl version, along with its counterpart, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, a remake of the original Diamond version. Yeah, these two games were released back in 2021, and despite everyone's initial hatred of the dislike of their dislike of the games, these remakes, I quite enjoy them myself. It's definitely a nice throwback to the original Generation 4 games. Yeah, with us being able to revisit the Sinnoh region and all that. Anyhow, as we begin, and I allow the intro movie to roll along, remember as always to show your support for the channel by hitting that like button, commenting, and subscribing. Definitely a screenshot opportunity right here. Anyhow, one big difference with these games, apart from updated graphics and all that, is the Sinnoh Grand Underground, which if you've played the original games, you know that there's a network of tunnels underneath the entire Sinnoh region, and each one is a different has a different set of routes and tunnels that you can explore. With tons of treasures to be found. And there were our three choices for starter Pokemon, Turtwig, Chimchar, and the Pokemon I'm going to choose for this gameplay, Piplup. Yeah, as you can see, there's a whole lot going on up on Mount Coronet there. Yeah, and there's the outline for Palkia. Alright, had a bit of technical difficulties on my end, but now we can dive right into this. Alright, choose English as our language. Hello there, it's so very nice to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Rowan. However, everyone just calls me the Pokemon Professor. This world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. Yeah, Munchlax. We humans live alongside Pokemon as friends. At times we play together, and at other times we work together. Some people use their Pokemon to battle and develop closer bonds with them. What do? I conduct research so that we may learn more about Pokemon. Now, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? Choose your photo from the lineup. Yeah, I kind of like how they included this sort of a selection screen for our avatars. All right, and I'll go ahead and type in our name here. Yeah, Multi-Griffin. Your name is Multi-Griffin? Okay, so you're Multi-Griffin. A fine name, that is. And there's our rival. Now, this boy here, I believe he's your friend. What might his name be? Yeah, I'll tell you. His name is Barry. Barry, is it? That's your friend's name? Yeah, that's right. Alright, Multi-Griffin, the time has come. Your very own tale of a grand adventure is about to unfold. On your Pokemon journey, you'll meet countless Pokemon and people. I'm sure that along your way you will discover many things, perhaps even something about yourself. Now go on and leap into the world of Pokemon. Yeah, we sure will, Professor. Despite the exploration team's best efforts, the rare, oddly colored Pokemon eluded detection. The rumored red Gyarados failed to appear, even fleetingly, to the crestfallen team. I wonder if that was what gave Game Freak the inspiration behind Heart Gold and Soul Silver, since canonically the most famous red Gyarados was the one at Lake Rage. That concludes our special report, Search for the Red Gyarados, brought to you by Jubilife TV on Nationwide Net. See you next time. See you next week. Yeah, all of that stuff. Alright, before anything else, I just want to change my speech, the text speed to being a little faster there. Let's go downstairs, and there's our mom watching TV. Multi-Griffin, Barry came calling for you a little while ago. I don't know what it was about, but he said it was an emergency. Yeah, that sounds like Barry, all right. And why are you just standing in the middle of the room there watching TV? Oh yes, Multi-Griffin, don't go into the tall grass. Wild Pokemon might attack you. It would be okay if you had your own Pokemon, but you don't, so... And here we are in Twin Leaf Town. Technology just blows me away. I mean, now you can play with people around the world wirelessly. Yeah, especially if you use, like, Wonder Trade or such things. Did you hear? The Pokemon Professor returned to the next town over. They say he was gone for 4 long years. Wonder if he found some amazing Pokemon while he was gone. Listen, Multi-Griffin. I want a cute Pokemon. Yeah, well, you do you. It's true that wild Pokemon do attack people sometimes. However, Pokemon also let you become friends with them. Yeah, don't mind me. You're off to hang with Barry again, right? You two sure are tight. Yeah, I'd say we are. Hiya, Multi-Griffin. Barry was looking for you. I think he's home now. Why don't you go check it out? Okay. Yeah, here's Barry's house. Yeah, he just runs right into us and pushes us back. What was that about? Oh, hey, Multi-Griffin. I'm going to the lake. You should come too, and be quick about it. Okay, Multi-Griffin, I'm finding you $1 million if you're late. Oh, geez, forgot something. Yeah, what did you forget? Oh, hi, Multi-Griffin. Are you looking for Barry? He was gone for a second, but then he came running right back home. He just can't sit still, that boy. I wonder who he takes after. Maybe his father or something? I'd better take my bag and guidebook, too. Yeah, those are some pretty important things there, Barry. Oh, hey, Multi-Griffin. We're going to the lake. I'll be waiting on the road. It's a $10 million fine if you're late. Yeah, who says I'm gonna be paying any fines there, Barry? Especially when I don't have that kind of money. Hey, you saw that news report that was on TV, right? You know, search for the red Gyarados, the mysterious appearance of the furious Pokemon in a lake. That show got me to thinking, I'll bet our local lake has a Pokemon like that in it too. So that's what we're gonna do. We'll go find a Pokemon like that. Yeah, I just hope that won't attack us, seeing as how neither of us have Pokemon on us. Alright, to the lake. Let's find us a red Gyarados. What's going on? Oh, and there's Professor Rowan and Dawn too. Professor, there isn't anything out of the ordinary on the other side either. I may have been mistaken. Something appears to be different than it was before, but fine. It's enough that we have seen the lake. Dawn, we're leaving. Professor, how are you enjoying being back in Sinnoh? After being away for 4 years, it must be exciting again. There is one thing I can say. There are many kinds of Pokemon. There are many rare kinds of Pokemon in Sinnoh. The region should serve us very well in regard to our studies. Yeah, and they just forget the briefcase. Excuse us. Let us pass, please. I beg your pardon. We'll be on our way. Yeah, as intense as Professor Rowan is, at least that's one thing about him. He's got good manners. What was that about, those two? Huh? Multi-Griffin, let's go check this out. Yeah, let's not go into the tall grass there, Barry. What's that? Don't go into the tall grass. No problem. We won't be in there long enough for a wild Pokemon to come out. Well, if you're sure, Barry. It's a briefcase? Those people forgot it here. What are we supposed to do with it? We can try to return it, but who were they? I heard them say Professor. Oh, and here come the Starly. Wah! Pokemon! What's going on? Look, these are Pokeballs. Let's battle using the Pokemon inside of them. Which one do you want, then? Alright, and here's where the choices come in. We can choose the tiny leaf Pokemon Turtwig, the chimp Pokemon Chimchar, or the penguin Pokemon Piplup. Yeah, honestly, I like Empoleon the most out of the Sinnoh starters, so I'm going with Piplup. Oh, and it looks like our Piplup's a girl. Okay. Yeah, let's just keep using Pound Attack on Starly. Yeah, there we go. And got some good experience there. Pwah! Your Piplup totally rocked! But my Turtwig was way tougher than yours. They were other people's Pokemon, but we had to use them. Those people won't mind, will they? Yeah, and here comes Dawn. Yeah, let's just explain it to her that we had to defend ourselves. Oh, there's the briefcase. The professor would have been furious if I had lost it. Huh? Oh no! Did you use the Pokemon that were in here? You did? Oh my gosh. What's the professor going to say? This is so not good. I'll take the briefcase for now. Yeah, sorry about that, Dawn, but we had to defend ourselves. We got attacked by Starly. What was that about? I don't know what's going on, Multi-Griffin. Let's get out of here. My Pokemon got hurt from the battle. If we get attacked by another Pokemon, we might be in trouble. Yeah, good idea there, Barry. So let's just bounce. You go ahead. I know we have to go and return these Pokemon. They're not ours. But I want to spend just a little more time with this little guy. Yeah, I know what you mean, Barry. I quite like my Piplup, too. Oh, and there they are. Hey, it's those people. Is that old guy staring at us? I heard from Dong that you used our Pokemon. Let me see them, please. Piplup and Turtwig. I see. That's how it is. Dawn, I'm going back to my lab. Okay, Professor. Please wait for me. I think you should visit our lab later. Okay, see you. Okay, that wasn't too bad. What was all that craziness about? I mean, if he was angry, he could have just yelled at us or whatever. And didn't he want his Pokemon back? Multi-Griffin, we should go home too. Yeah, another bit of good advice there, Barry. Yeah, Ma, I have to tell you something that happened while we were up at the lake. What's up, dear? Wow, I can't believe that happened to you. Am I ever glad that both you and Barry are unharmed? The professor you mentioned is most likely Professor Rowan of Sandgem Town. I heard that he is well known for his studies on Pokemon. I hear he's also quite intimidating. Multi-Griffin, I think you need to visit him in Sandgem Town. You need to properly explain why you had no choice but to use his Pokemon. Don't worry, I'm sure he will understand. Oh, I know, Multi-Griffin. Put these on. Oh, we got our pair of running shoes, eh? Going to Sandgem Town is like an adventure in itself, right? With those running shoes, you can get to faraway places much faster. Okay, let me read the instructions. Tilt the left stick firmly and dash about faster than ever before. Put on the running shoes and blaze new trails of adventure. Well, isn't that just nifty? Yeah, I'll say it is. Anyhow, yeah, we're just zooming right along here. Alright, I've got no time to be battling any Pokemon. And I especially don't wanna get Piplup too strong, because I still want to catch some Pokemon on these early routes. Starly, Bidoof, Shinx, Kricketot, and other Pokemon like that. What did you have to say? Whoop. Oh yeah, and that's another thing I forgot to mention about the Grand Underground. Yeah, you'll often come across Diglett or Dugtrio that are often at particular junctions within the Underground. And if you collect enough of them, they'll trigger an event that allows you to have an increased chance of encountering shiny Pokemon in the Underground Hideaways. Wild Pokemon lurk in tall grass. They can come bursting out at any time. So if you're wanting to battle wild Pokemon, just walk in tall grass. If you want to avoid wild Pokemon, then stay out of the tall grass. Yeah, that's sound advice right there. If your Pokemon's health, its HP, is getting low, you should go home and get some rest. Yeah, some more sound advice right there. Alright, another Bidoof. Yeah, of course I don't have any Pokeballs on me, but as soon as we get to Sand Gym Town, that'll be rectified. Hi, I work at the Pokemart. Did you know that a Pokemon's health is measured by hit points, HP for short? If a Pokemon runs out of HP, it faints and can't battle anymore. If a Pokemon's HP gets low, you should heal it with a potion. Here, let me give you some potions as a sample. These ones are free. They will automatically go in your bag's medicine pocket. Yeah, we got some free potions right there. You can find a Pokemart in cities and most major towns. Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, we definitely needed it. Now let's try to get out of the grass. That ledge is one way. Jump down for a shortcut to Twinleaf Town. Alright, and here we are in Sand Gym Town, and there's Dawn waiting to greet us. Oh, there you are. Please come with me. The professor is waiting. This is it, our Pokemon Research Lab. Let's go. Oh, you're here too, Barry? What the? Oh, it's you, Multi-Griffin. That old guy, he's not scary so much as he is totally out there. It doesn't matter, Multi-Griffin. I'm out of here. See you later. Wow, what was that? Your friend sure seems to be really impatient. Well, anyways, let's go inside. Yeah, let's do that, Dawn. Hey there, Professor. Finally, you've come, Multi-Griffin. What is it? Was it? Let me see that Pokemon again. I see. This Pokemon seems to be rather happy. Alrighty then. I'll give that Piplup to you as a gift. Now that it's yours, would you like to give it a nickname? Maybe not right now. Your friend Barry told me what happened at the lake. I heard you battled very well, despite it being your first time. And from what I can see, there is a growing bond between you and that Pokemon, though it is still young. That's why I would like to entrust you with Piplup. I'm so glad that you're kind toward Pokemon. If you weren't, I'd have to... Oh, I just can't say it. Let's move on to the main topic. There is something I want you to do for me. My name is Rowan. I study Pokemon. First of all, I want to know exactly what kinds of Pokemon live in the Sinnoh region. To do that, it is necessary to collect data using the Pokédex. That is what I wish to ask of you. I want to entrust you with this Pokédex. Will you use it to record data on all the Pokemon in Sinnoh for me? Yeah, sure thing, Rowan. Good answer. Yeah, we got ourselves a Pokédex. It will automatically record data on every kind of Pokemon you encounter. Multi-Griffin, I ask that you go everywhere and meet every kind of Pokemon in this region. I've got one too. When you walked up Route 201 with your Pokemon, what did it feel? I've lived for 60 long years. Even now, I get a thrill when I'm with a Pokemon. Now, you should know that there are countless Pokemon in this world. That means there are just as many thrills waiting for you out there. Now go! Multi-Griffin, your grand adventure begins right now. The Pokemon that I used for the first time was Chimchar. If you would have chosen Chimchar at the lake, we'd have the same Pokemon now. Not that it matters, but anyways, I'm Dawn. I also help the professor add pages to the Pokédex. So in a sense, I'm just like you. I just got a little head start on you, that's all. I'll be happy to teach you things. Glad to meet you, Multi-Griffin. Yeah, likewise, Dawn. Professor Rowan invented a new Pokédex while working alongside a professor from the Kanto region. Yeah, no doubt Professor Oak. I'm Don's father. I'll be happy to assist you on your quest for the professor. Yeah, I'm sure we can count on you. Yeah, thanks for that, man. Okay, Multi-Griffin, I'll act as your mentor. I've got a bit more experience than you as a trainer and as the professor's assistant. Okay, follow me. This building with the red roof is the Pokemon Center. It's the place that heals Pokemon that have been hurt in battle. You can find a Pokemon Center in most towns. The building with the blue roof over here is the Pokemart. It's a shop where you can buy and sell items and medicine. Multi-Griffin, since you're a novice trainer, you won't be able to buy many kinds of merchandise. Don't let it bother you. Oh, that's right, Multi-Griffin. Don't you need to let your family know that you're going to be helping Professor Rowan with the Pokédex? You may need to travel pretty far, so I think you should let someone know. Oh, before you go, heal up your Pokemon at the Pokemon Center. It will be a lot less scary that way. Okay, bye now. Alright, but before that, let's head in and do a little bit of shopping and see what we can buy. Okay, I'll go ahead and buy 21 Pokeballs and get 2 Premier Balls. I'll go ahead and buy 5 potions, 11 antidotes, and round things off with the paralysis heal, or paralyze heal. Yeah, I'll go ahead and heal up my Pokemon before I head back to Twin Leaf Town. Yeah, you were kind of slow with nodding like that, Nurse Joy. Alright, avoid the tall grass and jump down here. Yep, and now we can go back in and talk with Ma. Narrating all the lines for the characters or all the NPCs is pretty hard on the throat, so I'll just let you all read it. Alright, and you gave us a guidebook. Okay. Oh, and here comes Barry's Ma. Okay, we've got ourselves a parcel that needs delivering. Alright, so now we've got to head up to Jubilife City. Oh, and what am I forgetting, Ma? Oh, my hat! Yeah, at least now I'm styling. Alright, now we can begin our journey. Alright, I need to... Alright, I'm gonna start things off by catching myself a Starly. Oops. Dealt a bit more damage than I would have liked there. No sweat, we can... Okay, now we've got ourselves a Bidoof. Alright, one more pound attack should weaken it enough so that we can try and catch it. One, two, three, and got it. Alright, and Piplups leveled up and learned Water Gun. Yeah, Bidoof, the plump mouse Pokemon. It constantly gnaws on logs and rocks to whittle down its front teeth. It nests alongside waters. Alright, now I just have to catch myself a Starly. I don't really want to advance any further until I at least have a flying type. Alright, that should be weak enough. 1, 2, 3. Got it. Alright. Route 201 only has Starly and Bidoof, so at least for now. So there's no real reason for me to stick around there. Alright, now we're up on Route 202. And there's Dawn waiting for us in the tall grass. Yeah, you don't really need to demonstrate how to catch a Pokemon, considering we've already managed to nab up 2 of them. Yeah, you could have just pressed the X button right there, Dawn, because this is kind of taking a bit longer than it feasibly should. I like how they've made the XP share mechanic in this game. Instead of when we win battles or catch Pokemon. Yeah, because I cannot tell you how tedious it was for me growing up, needing to grind for XP points with each individual Pokemon. Alright, and I know that Route 202 is home to more Pokemon than Bidoof and Starly, such as Shinx and Kricketot. Of course, I'm pretty sure that Kricketot is only appears in the in mornings and evenings. Yeah, and Shinx is definitely one Pokemon I want to try and catch, because Luxray was one of my favorite Gen 4 electric type Pokemon. Alright, and this one has the Intimidate ability. Yeah, we're up to just under 40, up to 39 Pokeballs right there, thanks to the extras that Dawn gave us. Alright, now we've got a Shinx in our team. And I think that might be all the Pokemon we can get, because I'm not pretty sure it's not time for Kricketot to appear. So I guess we're just gonna have to just continue onward. Right, and here's our first trainer battle. Up against youngster Tristan. And he's starting off with a Starly. Yeah, no sweat for our Piplup. Of course, as far as type advantages go, I could always switch to Shinx so I can get some more XP. Plus, since it knows Thunder Shock in these games, as soon as you catch it, that's also a plus. I think I need to check Shinx's move pool right there. Okay, so I was wrong. Shinx does not automatically know Thunder Shock as soon as you catch it. Yeah, I'll go ahead and battle you, last Natalie. Alright, and her first Pokemon's gonna be a Bidoof. And no sweat for our Piplup. And to be fair, I'm only gonna keep my Bidoof on the team until it evolves into B-Barrel. Because once I get Empoleon, there's really no need for an extra water type on the team. Oh, now Shinx learns Thunder Shock. Yeah, unless the other water type Pokemon is something like Gyarados or Mantine. Well, I just knew how to battle harder than you did, Natalie, so don't go being a sore loser on me now. And I'll just give my team a quick pick-me-up right there. Yeah, I wouldn't count on it, because I plan on winning here, Logan. Alright, and Logan has a Shinx of his own. And much like our Shinx, his has the Intimidate ability. Fortunately, we can stick with Thunder Shock. I mean, Water Gun. Yeah, Thunder Shock is what Logan used on Piplup. Alright, 3 Water Guns, and was all it needed to take down Shinx. Alright, I'm gonna have to switch up my team because it's one of those things where I like to have all my Pokemon being in numerical order as far as their levels go. Alright, I've got no further business here, so now we can enter Jubilife City. And here comes Dawn to greet us. Yeah, we've already got 4 Pokemon on us. We would have had 5, but it's not. But Kricketot aren't out yet. Alright, and apparently Barry's at the trainer school, so as soon as I heal up my team, I'm gonna go and deliver the parcel. Yeah, but can we leave out of here without delivering it, or what? Okay, so this guy won't let us leave unless we deliver it. Alright, up here is 204. Yeah, I'm gonna be trying to catch as many Pokemon as I can, before I get to the first gym in Oreburgh City. Just doing a little stretch there in my chair. Yeah, plus a little extra training never hurt anyone. Alright, and both Starly and Shinx are leveling up super fast. Yeah, let's just take a look around in the grass here, because I'm fairly certain that we can catch ourselves a Badoo while we're here. And here's the ravaged path. But we can't go any further than this because we don't have Rock Smash. Alright, a Zubat. That's gonna come in handy with when with trying to get a Crobat. Alright, and Leech Life sapped some of our energy, but yeah, but we're not gonna worry about that too much. Because now we've got ourselves a Zubat. Alright, I'm pretty sure we can also catch Psyduck while we're in the Ravaged Path, but I don't want this video to be too terribly long, so I'm just gonna look around for a bit and try and get myself the Badoo. That didn't take too long. I'll go ahead and use Pound to do some damage quickly. Alright, now let's try and catch it. 1, 2, 3. Bingo! And since Badoo is also a friendship evolution, I think I'll keep it in my party along with Zubat. Just until it gets to time for the two of them to evolve. Alright, and I don't need another Shinx, so I'm just gonna get back into Jubilife City. I'll head over this way because I know this way we can get a fishing rod. Yeah, if we talk to this guy. Yeah, even though we say no to his advice on whether or not we want the advice on fishing, he'll still give it to us anyway. Yeah, and sometimes we'll encounter NPCs like that that will give us certain tasks to accomplish throughout the gameplay, and if we accomplish those tasks, they'll give us something special, like stickers for the ball capsules, which is a one type of mechanic that I'm particularly happy that they brought back. I don't know why it took so long to bag ourselves a Magikarp, but at least now we have it. And since Magikarp's only level 5, it only knows how to use Splash. Which makes it prime target to try and catch with a Pokeball. And we got it. There we go. Now, and since that's our 7th Pokemon, it gets sent straight to the box. So, I think that's all the wild encounters we can do for now, unless I double back to get that Psyduck, if it appears in the Ravaged Path, but as well as trying to track down a Kricketot back on 201 or 202, but I'm not gonna double back to try and catch them. At least for right now. I might do it outside of recording. Alright, here's the trainer school, and there's Barry. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, we don't really need to study, because I happen to be an expert on Pokemon. Alright, and Barry gives us the extra town map in the that was in his parcel. Yeah, now Barry's going off to go take on Horberg City. Yeah, and here's the Poketch guy. Yeah, or Pokemon Watch. Yeah, so now we've got to track down all the clowns in the city. Yeah, we just gotta track down all the coupons, clowns with the coupons. Can we still leave, or what? Okay, this guy still doesn't want us to leave without a Poketch, so I'm gonna go and just try and get them. Yeah, all of these. Yeah, the answers to all these questions are yes, because yeah, Pokemon grow stronger by battling. Each move has a unique typing, much like Pokemon. Each individual Pokemon, and a Pokemon can hold items. Yeah, so now we'll talk to this guy and get ourselves a Poketch. Yeah, press the R button to open your Poketch and control it by using the touch screen, and hold down the R button to close it. Okay, well, let's give it a try. Yeah, there we go. Alright, and there's Barry. Alright, and he's just challenging us to a battle right away, so I guess we're just doing it. Alright, and Barry's added a Starly to his team. Oh, I'd say it's over, because I think I'm going to switch over to Shinx, just so I can breeze through this first battle. And with Intimidate, it should be a little easier. I'll go ahead and use Thunder Shock. Yeah, lucky for us that Intimidate lowered Starly's attack power. Yeah. I wonder if there's I wonder if there are any abilities that might come in winds and waves that can lower other stats too, like speed or defense. Alright, and both Zubat and Badoo have leveled up. Alright, next up is Turtwig. I think I'll switch back over to Starly, or switch into Starly. Yeah, I remember back when these games first came out for the original 3DS, or I mean the original Nintendo DS game. My first starter Pokemon was a Turtwig, but since I didn't do a good enough job with raising all my Pokemon, I always got wiped out in the Elite Four when my Turtwig fully evolved into Torterra. Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to rely on Piplup. Yeah, he's just spamming withdraw to make Turtwig too strong for us to handle. Yeah, my best bet with winning this battle is to rely on the stab water gun. Alright, and Turtwig goes down. Alright, and apart from Starly, everyone on the team is leveled up. You go and take on Oreburgh City. Barry, I'm gonna go heal up my Pokemon, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it for today's video because we already did quite a bit with this episode, and I've almost got 1 full hour of footage right now, so yeah, I think it'll be a good idea for me to call it here. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. And remember, as always, to show your support for the channel by hitting that like button, commenting, and subscribing. And until next time, peace out.